Welcome to the stream, everyone. I am in Zurich, Switzerland right now, and I was working today on a big feature for Turbine and the browser that we are about to build. And the feature is about the JavaScript and libraries and fonts and CDN files that we want to integrate into the browser. Because we basically have a feature now that lets us create these browser native releases that will be later downloaded by the browser when the browser starts. And basically what it does is it lets us see the libraries that are integrated, and then we can build it into a zip package, download it, and these files are all transformed to be used within the browser. So all of this is like very technical, but the main thing you have to understand is that this is what's going to make our browser really special, because just like Apple does on iOS, we will own the ecosystem of libraries that get added to the browser. So even if other browsers implement browser native libraries in the future, they won't have this management for browser native libraries. So we are building an API that supplies these libraries in a packaged format, these libraries and fonts in a packaged format, so that we become kind of the source of trust for these browser native libraries. And as I've shown before, we always pick the libraries with the most usage, with the highest amount of bandwidth cost on CDNs. And this is kind of how we curate the browser native libraries, right? So within the platform, we can look at libraries, right? And then we can say, oh, this version of the library is heavily used. So we click it, integrate it. And then when we create these browser native releases, we can see, okay, this library was added, right? Then we can say, is it a patch release, a minor release, or a major release? And based on that, we create a new release, and then we can build it, And when we are building it, we are basically downloading all the files from these libraries. And yeah, it also shows errors, right? It also shows errors when we are downloading it. But basically, what I'm still, fixing the build process. But basically, what will happen is we can download these libraries, create a checksum that the browser can use to verify that the release was downloaded correctly for security purposes. And we're basically building the supply chain for ultra efficient web browsing, right? So this is the big feature that I'm working on right now. And we've done it before with the browser extension, where we were automatically downloading libraries and putting them into the browser extension. And now we are doing the same, but we are doing it for the actual browser, and we are doing it in a much more automated way, using a custom interface for managing and curating these libraries, right? And I think this is some really awesome stuff that I can't wait to finish and make work. Not today, but I'm gonna work on it the next couple of days, and when it works, then we can, you know, announce these releases to people, and they can try it out with their own applications in our browser. And I think it's gonna be really awesome. I might also ask our brother Perkins Fund for some security audit, you know, so that we have a person look over this and say, hey, this is secure, or there's some insecurity or some vulnerability here, and just kind of collaborate on this with Perkins Fund so that yeah, we can make sure this is secure, right? But I'm really excited about shipping this and giving it to developers to try it out, because yes, potentially it could make your website 90% smaller. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I don't want to stream so long. Maybe the only thing that I can add is that there's an automated change log being generated also that just shows what's being added and stuff like that. And yeah, it's looking to be very, very sophisticated, guys. Like very, very technical and deep, but it's gonna be awesome. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty happy with what we're working on, because like I said today also on Twitter, like if we show other people in the ecosystem, in the space, how much bandwidth this could save, and if we show them you know, working demos of this, right? It's gonna change the development experience and like the whole narrative of like web development, I think. It's gonna take some time, sure, but once we have this and we demo it to people and show it to the right people that benefit from safe bandwidth, you know, it's gonna be undeniable, and it is gonna be recognized, you know, for sure. I'm confident about that. I said that in yesterday's stream also. I made that pretty clear, I think. All right, guys. I'm gonna update you whenever we have a breakthrough with this, right? I'm gonna make a post today also on X showcasing this. And yeah, it's gonna happen in the next week or so. It's gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Ugh. And then we're gonna let people try it out and see how much smaller they can make their website. All right. I'll see you tomorrow for the next daily stream. Have a nice evening or day. And I'm excited. Hope you are too. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.